Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Now tell me, who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Why? Because God is in the blessing business. If you go get in line, he has something for you. God is amazing. The plan he actually has for you is so far greater than you can possibly imagine. It's really mind-blowing. And as I look back on where he's brought me from and what he's currently doing for me, all I can do is tell you is God. That's all I can tell you, because I tell you right now, I didn't foresee it. You know, it oftentimes amazes me when I listen to celebrities when they interview, how they say, I always thought that this would happen for me. And I just, it could be true. But for me, it's not that way at all. I didn't imagine it this way. I had a dream of becoming famous one day, but I had no idea it would ever get to this. It was a very, very simple desire for fame. There is no way I could have seen all this. There is no way. I am telling you, this has been nothing for me but the grace of God. And all the times I failed, every time I had fallen, he picked me up. He dusted me off, and he kept me moving. It has been an amazing thing to watch God do what he do. As I look back on my history, and you sometimes look back on your history, you've got to see, man, wow, what God has done for you and what he's brought you through to enable you to be where you are. It is amazing. Because really, real talk now, had he allowed all of the decisions I had made to play all the way out, I can assure you I wouldn't be here today. But God, through this grace and mercy, who had a plan for me, who was just waiting on me to come get in line, and then he was going to start emptying out. He was going to start shipping out all the boxes in heaven with my name on it. And man, what a great God he is. What a great God he is. And you have boxes of blessings with your name on it that he is waiting to ship, but he needs you to go down there and get in line. That's what it is. It is not that he has more boxes for other people than he do you. He got boxes with your name on it who have never been shipped because you will not get in line to go get them. You will not ask God for them. You will not do the things necessary to attain them. We stop our own blessings, man. I have been the biggest stopper of my blessings than anybody else. I can't really get mad at nobody. I got nobody to blame for my existence but me. But then at the same time, I can't take credit for this. I really, really can't. I kid you not. I cannot take credit for it. And if you ever see me taking credit for it, tap me on the shoulder, say, Steve, pull up. Remember you said this ain't about you. If you catch me taking too much credit, you have my permission to stop me. Now, here is the deal, though. And this is what I want to get through to you today. Moving forward while under attack. New level, new devil. You know, every time you go somewhere, every time you try to progress, every time you make a decision to be better, to do better, there's going to be a confrontation you're going to have because it is the enemy's job to not see you go forward, do better, want more, behave yourself. There is a force that is operative out there that has people working on his behalf 24/7. You got a computer, go read a blog. Just go read a blog. They busy, man. Not knowing, but just saying evil stuff constantly. That's their job. Well, here's what happens. We have to always keep moving forward while we're under attack. Because the attack is going to always come. If you allow the attackers to stop you, you will lose that particular battle. And you cannot afford this. You know, my father used to say, be careful when you're trying to kick somebody off the ladder because you got to take your foot off too, and you might slip. And so when people are taking their feet off the ladder, the majority of them ain't even up on a ladder. They just at the bottom throwing stuff up at you. They are just shaking your ladder. They ain't even on your level, really, tell you the truth. They're really not. You have moved on far beyond them, spiritually, physically, everything. But they are still shaking your ladder and attacking you. Keep moving forward while under attack because the attacks are going to come. If you take the time to stop and address it, you are impeding your own progress. This is very important to understand. Go on about your business. And remember, Steve Harvey, and remember those of you out there, there is a Bible verse that helps me out every time. And I don't know why. I got it on 6 different plaques sitting all around my offices. Everywhere I go, I can read it. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That because this is that he will put me under his wings of protection. And this is my inheritance as a servant of the Lord. Period. I'm his boy. He my man. So dig. So when you coming for me, I have to just rest on that laurel right there, that he got it, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm just like you sometimes. You know, we know better, but sometimes we don't do better. Man, let them say what they gonna say. When they get through saying it, when they get through writing it, when they get through talking about you, when they get through lying about you, guess what they're going to have to do? They're going to have to step back and watch you rise. They're going to have to kick back and watch what God got for you. Because nothing God got for you can't nobody stop it. I don't care what they do. Keep moving forward while under attack. You know something? I'll tell you something, man. Minister Louis Farrakhan taught me something very important one day. He said, Steve, remember this. He said, it is a common thing for a dog to bark up at the moon. But if the moon barks back at the dog becomes famous. You feel me? The moon was talking to you. How did the moon stop and talk to you? Don't give them that. Let the dog bark up at the moon. Don't you be up there. You go where God got you going. Don't bark back at this dog because the dog come famous because they ain't going to be able to get to you, but the dog is famous. Now they want to interview the dog. Now the dog, guess what? He going to do more barking. Guess what? About you. Man, go on about your business, y'all. God is in the blessing business all day long, man. Go get in line, get you some. Get them packages and boxes shipped to you. They got your name on it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's here. And I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but I think it bears repeating. He done it again. He done it again. Steve, what you talking about? That sun that cracks the sky every morning, you do know that was him. You know, when it set last night, that was him. If you could see the moon from wherever you were last night, that was him. Any stars you saw, that was him. Cloud cover, all that was him. That was him. You ain't know that? Yeah, that's who it was. He did all that. That wind is blowing, he did that. The tide that comes in without, you got no say-so in that. All that was him. Man, he did it again. The formations, the sunlight, the sun that you enjoyed yesterday, the rain, the flowers that you looked at, that you failed to realize how beautiful they are. That was him. God make flowers. All right. Just a reminder, in case you didn't know, I just thought I'd tell it to you again. That was him. He done it again. Thank you, Lord. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry Caller, Pharrell Mouth of the South, Junior Boy, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what is on your ever-running mind?
Praise God for that wonderful opening you did, Unc. But let me tell you something else, what I need God in here to do. I need God to lower the price of blinds. See, that's my problem right now. See, if he gonna do something with that sun and everything else, can he lower the price of these blinds? I'm telling you right now, I can't believe 22 windows I had to blind up in here. This is way too much. Yeah, I had to blind up. I can't see now.
Hey, Junior, that's way different from your apartment because you ain't have but 2 windows in there.
Yeah, and guess what?
And they come with window
They come
treatments.
with them.
Yeah, an apartment.
No, I'm talking about everything in here I got to do.
Well, Junior, you are now called a homeowner.
Homeowner,
everything that's in your home, on your home, outside your home, all that landscaping, everything, that's you.
Yeah, everything, Unc. And let me tell you another thing, Unc. She way too comfortable coming tapping me. That's what I think. My wife way too comfortable tapping me when it's time to pay. She way too comfortable. Came right on in there. I need your credit card. Again? Again. Let me ask you something.
Man up, baby. It's time to man
do you
up.
have this same issue, Uncle?
Hey, man, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. See, you need to stop saying a couple things because a couple things got your own self in trouble. This my credit card you keep talking about. What card is that?
Yeah, that's I was going.
You still on mine.
Steve, thank you.
See that's where you creating a lot of problems at. You keep saying my.
Yeah.
You keep getting my credit card.
Well, whose is it then?
Well, you don't realize that what happened, Junior, when you got married, everything now, when y'all file taxes next year, see, that's y'all's taxes. Because you're going to file joint.
Oh.
Keyword joint together.
I ain't even think about that.
I know you
Everything
ain't.
you got is hers.
Man, let me tell you something. Man, I'm shaking now. I'm shaking now.
Man, you in
him,
trouble.
Steve.
You got
I'm
to
in-
get
I'm
off
in
this
deep trouble.
mind.
Yeah.
Mind.
One, Junior, you're one.
We working on it.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Re-dipped. A lot of y'all need to be re-dipped down there at the church. Well, let's go catch up.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Pastor Henry.
This Pastor Henry.
Oh, how you doing, sir? You the pastor of Greater New Hope Baptist, right?
Oh, yeah. Why, yes, I am. May I ask who's calling?
My name is Patrick. My name is Patrick Davis.
How you doing,
went
Patrick?
there. How you doing, sir? I went there to your church about 2.5 years ago. I went there, and me and my wife, we got our kids baptized there at your.
Are you coming back to us, or you? What's your current church home?
Well, we haven't been in a minute, but you baptized my son and my daughter, Kareem and Caitlin.
All right.
You baptize them. I don't think you. I mean, I'm sure you do a lot of people, but
yeah, I was about to say I do a lot. I can't really pinpoint a name like that. You said it was about a couple years ago, 2-3 years.
Yeah, between 2 and 3 years ago, you baptized my little girl and my son.
Well, God bless on that. I'm glad I was able to do that service for you. I was wondering, how'd you get my number? Usually any things like this usually get handled with the church, one of my deacons or my secretary. But did you call the church and they gave you my number?
This guy at the church, let me see, his name is Dobbs, brother Dobbs.
Brother Dobbs gave you my phone number, my information?
Brother Dobbs. I got this from Brother Dobbs that I could reach you. Now you know him, right? He's one of your deacons or brothers at the church.
That's a good man right there. I've known him many years.
Okay. Here's my reason for wanting to talk to you directly.
Okay.
Like I said, you baptized my little girl Kaylin and my son Kareem. What is baptizing is supposed to be? You cleansing them and you washing them.
Right.
Okay. Here's my problem. You baptize my kids, but ain't nothing changed. They grades still bad. They still disobedient. I don't see where your baptizing has done anything. Hold on. Let me say this now. Look, but if you don't pass him, if you just let me finish, I don't see where your baptizing has done anything. Therefore, all the tithes and stuff that I spent when I was there, I want that money back.
Now, you confuse me. I'm not sure. I think, we need to stop this madness right now because you're talking about you want money back, baptize. I'm more than likely to baptize your kids. I've been at this church for many years, so I won't doubt that I'm probably the pastor you're looking for. But I just don't understand what you're trying to get at here about the baptism.
I'm saying you're supposed to, when people get baptized, they're supposed to change them. Am I right or wrong?
A cleansing. Okay, I see.
Yes, cleanse them. But my kids.
Let me ask you. I'm just trying to, brother. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. Because like I said, my church usually handles this. I still don't understand how you got my number.
Listen, the bottom of it is your baptizing ain't doing nothing. My kids still grades bad. They still disobedient.
Well, is that why they haven't been coming to church? You said you're not going to any congregation. Maybe you guys need to come on back to church, sit in on some sermons. I even work with you one-on-one, but I can't do nothing about the grades in school. I mean, and overall behavior.
When you have baptized them, I should see a change in them, and I don't see a change. But all the time I was going to your church, I'm paying for these tithes, and I'm not getting anything. Hey man, at the end of the day, Pastor Henry, I want my money back. That's what we have at the end of the day.
Brother Davis. That's not how it works, brother. You understand? I'm not trying to raise my voice at you, but you're all over the place. You want money back? I don't understand. What can I do for you? I can tell you now.
I tell you what you can do. My kids, I done got them baptized over there with you. All that time I was going to your church, I'm paying these tithes, and I get my kids baptized.
But the tithes don't have nothing to do with the baptism. The
tithes has something to do with all the time I spent over there, and I'm not getting anything in return.
Brother,
and that's what you
how in the world am I going to figure out how much tithes you pay?
I know exactly.
Did you ever think about that?
I know exactly how.
No. You're calling my phone with this nonsense. You're not even a member of my congregation, and I just don't like it.
So, Pastor, let me ask you this: who you think you raising your voice at, Pastor? Just because you're a man of the cloth, don't mean that.
Just because I'm a man of God, don't mean I can't cut your out. You understand that, brother? If it's something you need to deal with, you need to talk to the people at the church.
Why do I need to talk to Brother Dobbs when I'm talking to the problem right now? You're the problem, Pastor.
I'm the problem.
I just spent a bunch of tithe money, and I know exactly how much I spent over there, and I want my money back.
Brother, how about that? That's what I care about your tithe. How about that? I said, your tithe. Want me to spell it out?
Oh, well, here comes that.
Look at here. Spell that. I bet they know how to spell it.
Okay.
Don't be calling me about no damn behavior issues with your kids. God, you baptized. That's the question you need to be asking. Is you living your life sanctified, huh? You know what? You know what, brother? I done got out beside myself, and I'm sorry, brother. I should not be using foul language against you. I think what's going on, we need to get you and your children, your wife, come on down to service on Sunday. I will sit with you as long as I can. I truly think counseling and talk is the only way out of this.
Yeah.
We should not be fighting on this phone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now, once again, I hope you accept my apology for my language. Now,
can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead, son. I can hear you.
Okay, Brother Dobbs tells me that you and him are together.
Take your time.
Y'all together some mornings having coffee. You and Brother Dobbs are
every morning that I'm not at either a function or doing something for the building maintenance with the church. Yeah, we definitely. He's a good brother. Like I told you, I've known him for many years.
Right. Do y'all be listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
Yeah, it's always on the radio. What's so fun?
This is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Brother Dobbs just got me to prank phone call you.
No! Oh. So Brother Dobbs knew about this.
He the one gave me your number.
I'm too scared to cuss another word or say anything out of my character. I didn't think I did enough for a lifetime today.
Why?
That's it. I'm done.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, celebrity couple alert. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are dating. Ooh. And President Biden told the graduates at Howard University that white supremacy is the greatest terrorism threat. Plus, Sasha Obama graduates from USC, and Carla is here with music news about Janelle Monae. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. She's exposed, right?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Right now, it's time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. Here we go. Latrice in Southfield says, I went to put a bag out with the trash just as the garbage truck came by. I had on a robe and a scarf, but the garbage men still flirted with me. My husband got mad because I smiled and waved at the men. Was I supposed to ignore them?
Well, you smiling and waving at the garbage man out there with your robe on. What you want your husband to do?
Hey, fellas, what's up?
He flirting with you out there. Yeah, what was you? Yeah, but see, just smiling and waving and you know he flirting. Your husband gonna be mad. He gonna be mad. He your husband.
Put some damn clothes on.
Yeah.
This garbage out.
Hell, I'm sitting in here. Ask me, why ain't he take it out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Since everybody want to smile and kiki with the trash bringers, let me bring the trash out here. Ha ha! What's up, fella? Hey! Where all that old nice robe at? Talk. Where that's at?
But the husband
lady,
go out there in his robes.
Yeah.
With a do-rag on.
Well, like robe. No, but wear your robe and your head rag.
Right. All right, so was she supposed to ignore them?
Nah, she know good and well. You can't be out. Your husband's going to be mad. Mm-hmm. That's all to it. What you out there smiling and laughing at them for?
Kiki.
Kim in Montrose says, I've been married for 4 years, and my husband brings up old stuff from my past all the time. I hate that I ever told him how many men I dated in college. I dated them, not slept with them, but he makes me sound sluttish. Is there a way to stop this?
No, it's too late. I done told y'all. Shut your damn mouth.
Take it to the grave.
Shut your mouth. And the maximum amount of men you've been with in your life is 3. I don't care if it's 33. Your number is 3. I don't care if it's 13. Leave the 1 off. 3. A guy you first met, the guy you dated right before you dating him, and him. That's it. That's the limit. Let me time I know how many you went out with. Shut your mouth. Because there ain't a man on this radio show or living that can go in there and tell his girl how many women he been with. Boy.
3.
Boy.
3.
But that's not believable when a man says 3.
Well, guess what, though?
It's not.
Guess what, though? It ain't what we not going to have. No, what we not finna do is discuss it, though.
And doesn't it matter that she dated them and not slept with them? They just went out on a couple of dates.
Right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Shirley, I understand the logic you going, but this her husband now. Mm-hmm. See, that's in his head.
Yeah, that's
it. He can't bring it up if you don't bring it up. Shut y'all's mouth. Damn. I have told y'all about that honesty now. I have told y'all about it.
Getting on your nerves now.
It really is. It's starting to bother me now. Because now this honesty is getting in the way of y'all's damn relationship.
What kind of marriage
You see all
is
these
that?
people on here talking about, no, I want to have a person I can tell them everything about me and they don't judge me. Boy, you ain't in court. This is a relationship. You can't tell everything and don't expect to get judged. Ain't how this works.
All right. Moving on.
Shut your mouth.
Moving on to Alexis in Seattle. Alexis says, I'm 47 years old and I'm having trouble keeping a man because I don't do what most females do. I don't think that all foreplay is sanitary and I'm just not doing it. My last boyfriend kept trying to trick me into doing it. What's the big deal with that?
Well, you're 47. If you don't know what the big deal is about it by now, ain't no need of me talking to you. Don't do it. Be by your damn self. That's all I got to say. Next question. Don't do it. You by your damn self. You by your damn self, 47. I remember when I was about 9 or 10 years old. My brothers was in their room talking one day. And my brothers was having a conversation about what they had done with this girl. One of them talking about his girl, I'm talking about that. And they was talking about what they had done. And I heard them say it. And without being, graphic, they was talking about what they was doing to this girl. I said, I never do that. Both my brothers looked at me. Now, my youngest brother 11 years older than me. So I'm 9, 10, they about 20, 21. My brother looked at me and said, shut your stupid ass up. Your little dumb ass. Boy, you have no idea what you gonna try to do with it. You have no idea the commitment you gonna make to it.
Not the commitment.
Boy, you talking about what you would never do. Boy, let me tell you something.
This boy.
You gonna wallow in it.
Okay.
You ain't gonna believe how good it is. You gonna do everything. It ain't gonna be enough.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. I be damn.
They were right.
Woo!
Yeah.
I've heard my son say when they was young, 14, 15, I never do this. A girl asked me to do this, I never do that. Boy, be quiet. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You stupid
your
right
big
now.
brothers.
Boy, you don't even understand. I had that same conversation with my brother. I'm telling y'all, that's how good it is.
It is.
Yeah. Preach on.
Go ahead. You right.
This better than Advil.
Who you scared me? Yeah.
Boy.
God, dog.
Yeah, it's better than Advil. It's better than, boy,
Man.
it's better than a massage. Boy,
Okay.
it's better than football. I know y'all find that hard to believe right now.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
It's better than dunking a basketball. I am telling you.
Yeah.
It's better than ice cream. Baskin Robbins ain't got nothing in there.
Yeah.
31 flavors. Can't begin to tell. If they could put this in a cup, it'll sell out. You wouldn't even be able to keep it. If Baskin Robbins would put this up on the board
Let me get a
call
triple
it that,
Yeah.
I have a triple scoop. I like a milkshake. I like the extra large sundae. And I want sprinkled in. And then I want extra syrup on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Coming up, thank you,
With sprinkles.
CLO.
And can you put it in a large, extra large cup?
We'll have some entertainment news for you coming up at the top
And
of
I
the
don't
hour.
want the waffle cone either. I want the cone.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
President Biden rebuked white supremacy in his commencement address to graduates of Howard University on Saturday, where he called it a, quote, poison and the most dangerous terrorist threat to the country. The president also received applause as he spoke on climate change and student loan forgiveness. He also said there was still more to do on gun violence, reiterating calls for an assault weapons ban. He said, "Who are we? What do we stand for? What do we believe? Who will we be? You're here to help answer those questions," he told the Howard students.
Yeah. That was big.
Yeah, very good speech. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Very good. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Come on.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good.
Were they marching at the same day? Weren't they marching?
You know, the white supremacist group. I did see something like that. They did march on Saturday. In D.C. I think near the Capitol. By the Capitol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better not march. You better not march down there by Howard. You better not do that. Right.
Matter of fact, come on. Anywhere down by Northwest. Come on.
And due to weather, they had the graduation for Howard at the Capital One Arena. Isn't that where the Wizards play and all that? So that's where they had to move the graduation to there.
I tell you what, mess around and come off Pennsylvania, make that other turn. Parade. Your little parade gonna be short.
Okay.
So, Steve, what do you think about the president's words? White supremacy being the most dangerous terrorist threat to this country.
Well, I mean, white supremacy comes in a lot of forms, though. You know, it's not just the people who are getting permits picket. White supremacy comes in policy. White supremacy comes in zoning. White supremacy comes in our educational system, where they will not make education uniform across this country. That's white supremacy. That's the haves not giving a damn about the have-nots. It's very simple. We pay enough taxes in this country to every student to get a quality education, but they refuse to do that. You get the education based on the taxes that your neighborhood pays. Well, if you live in a poor neighborhood and you get less taxes, when the state allocates money for education, they allocate it to the state, to the portions of the city that have given them more taxes. That's why the suburban schools are always held up to the light and shining much brighter when it comes to equipment, labs, computers, up-to-date books.
That's right.
All of that. When I was doing radio out in L.A., remember I did that big book thing? I was exposed to book thing. And I had these straight A honor students at Compton could not get into college because they couldn't pass the test, but they were honor roll students. Well, the reason they couldn't pass the test out in L.A. was because they were honor roll students based on material in the books that they had at their school. The books and material were not up to date, so they couldn't compete with the new math. They couldn't compete with the new science, so they couldn't pass the SAT. Honor roll students. They knew everything in the books they had, but their books were 20 years old. So, you know, white supremacy is not just somebody picketing with a tiki torch. White supremacy goes all the way through policy. That boy in Florida trying to get rid of giving children in schools a choice. You know, they're preaching now in health classes that a child can decide their sexuality. Well, in that, he's combining that. We're going to stop that. Then you got to watch how slick they are. Then they slide in. You want to stop that, which a lot of people want to stop because they don't want their children exposed to certain things at a certain age, and I agree. But then they slide in. We're going to stop this racial component. We're going to stop teaching racism in our school. Well, y'all started. So now what you mean you ain't going to teach it? Oh, you don't want nobody to know what y'all did.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, because you think that's teaching racism. But that's how you built the country. That you stole America.
Yeah.
That's a fact. You didn't discover nothing. It was people here. It was people here when they came. Christopher Columbus ain't find nothing.
No.
Now, what them Native Americans should have did, what they should have did, was let them pilgrims figure it out that winter.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Moving on to other entertainment news. A new celebrity couple alert. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are dating. Jonathan is 33. Megan is 41. Of course, we know Jonathan is currently facing assault charges. Both TMZ and People Magazine are confirming the two are seeing each other. Meanwhile, Jonathan's legal team said that he will be fully exonerated and the assault charges are false. As we know, Megan and her ex-husband, Devon Franklin, finalized their divorce last year. And there you go. We'll see how it goes. So congratulations, Megan. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it works out for the
Too. Yeah. Finally, okay, Carla, you have some music news about Janelle Monae. What's going on? Please help us.
It ain't got nothing to do with music.
Janelle Monae has shut down the internet.
Yes.
Listen to me. Her new album is called The Age of Pleasure. It's dropping in the summer, June 9th. The new single, Lipstick Lover. So she first teased it with this sheer white t-shirt. But listen to me. This video is rated NSFW. That means not safe for work. Don't watch this video at your job. It's the sexiest pool party you've ever seen in your entire life.
Really nice. Really nice.
It's just, okay, Janelle Monae. A lot of comments on social media.
Your ass just naked.
That's it. Music news, Shirley.
Thank you, Carla. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, trending sports entertainment news. Pro basketball player John Morant suspended again.
Man, this dude.
Again for a second gun violence incident. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in trending sports entertainment news, the Memphis Grizzlies suspended John Morant after he was shown in a video post holding a gun. Again, Morant had already been suspended 8 games earlier this year for a video of him holding a gun at a Colorado strip club. After that incident, he did apologize and basically said he would do better. So, what's up? I mean, really, seriously, what's going on with John Morant?
Stupid is up. High right now. You don't see that? That's just straight ignorant.
Yeah.
You know what?
I still don't get the...
Of course.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Tommy's right. No, that's what this is. I don't understand. What the hell? Look, man, and I'm tired of everybody. Every time somebody do something, he got some mental issues. Maybe he needs... No. Stupidity ain't got nothing to do with no damn mental issue. Stop hiding behind this mental crisis. Everybody ain't having a mental crisis. Some people are stupid.
Yeah.
Now, he's stupid.
He's 23 years old, so he's very young with a lot of money. You know?
I think it's his crowd, a lot of it.
Carla,
people who...
Yes.
I've been 23.
Yes.
With no money.
Yes. Me too. Me and you both.
If anybody should have had a gun trying to think of something at 23, that would have been the apropos moment for me to brandish a gun and try to come up with a plan. I didn't because I ain't stupid. The Memphis Grizzlies have suspended him. This doesn't make any sense, man. This is a complete lapse in judgment. This is not learning a lesson.
You learned nothing from the first time. Nothing.
You need to quit hanging with these little ignorant ass rappers that's sitting up in here, got this stuff in their music. This fool right here with a gun, with another. These rappers, man, what's wrong with y'all?
And you got a gun at a strip club.
But that was in Colorado. This incident was in the car. They were going live. And so when his friend put the phone up, his friend tried to move the phone away, but it was too late. It was too late. Right. You actually saw him.
So now you dumb. You got dumb friends.
Yeah, letting you do that.
Watching you do dumb stuff.
Yeah, I really think.
And they got a camera out. Now this boy, he finna lose millions. Because let me tell you something, man. He will never, ever be the face of the NBA now.
Can't at this point.
And this boy had a shot.
Yeah. He's that good.
You know who I think they should make?
Oh, he's that
Lord
good.
Have mercy.
Yes, he is.
Lord have mercy. This boy is talented.
This boy.
And I feel sorry for Memphis. But let me tell you something. You know who I think ought to be the face of the NBA?
The new face of?
I think Giannis is the dude and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum out of Boston. And I can't stand Boston.
That's who
I can't stand them.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Yeah.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll check Steve's voicemail right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to check Steve's voicemail. Now, if you would like to leave a message for Steve, all you have to do is call him 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE, and you might just hear your call on the air. Now, Steve, this call is from Keita from the DMV. She left a message. Remember when Iyanla asked Ebony K. Williams, the media personality, would she date a bus driver? That's what this is about.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Steve, this is Keita from the DMV. I love your show. I listen to it every day. I am a little behind because I was on vacation, but there was a question on Cinco de Mayo. You guys were talking about something Ayala said in regards to women having high standards. And so my question is to you, and I've learned a lot from you, Steve, and I feel like I'm in a healthy relationship. I'm getting married because I took a lot of your advice. And I feel like I'm 33. And I was looking for a man who made what I made or more. Is that wrong? Like, no, I wouldn't date a bus driver. Like, I'm trying to build. You have to come with something. You know, I feel like women have to come with a lot of things. Why can't men come with a lot of things? And then jobs are so readily available to men. So I think, like, you could become a nurse as a man and be paid more than a woman because you're a man. You could become a social worker and be paid more than a woman because you're a man, because those fields lack men and they want more men, so they will pay you more money. I, as a woman, could become a police officer, and police officers lack women, and I still won't get paid as much as a man. So I feel like women want this because we aren't paid as much as men, number one. Number two, like, if I get pregnant, how are you going to take care of us? Like, I was looking at the job that I have, and women have to use their leave. It's not given to you. Maternity leave isn't given to all women like it is in other countries. Women have to take their own leave. And if you don't have the leave, you don't get paid. Yeah, you could take the 6 weeks, but you're not going to get paid. And so then you have to go back to work after having a baby right away. So I feel like that's why women look for men who can provide for them. Maybe I didn't interpret your meaning correct, but I just want to know, is that wrong? Like, I should lower my standards, especially if I'm over 40, I'm over 30, for a man who works as a bus driver, and I'm trying to build a family.
Well, see, you kind of went all over the place on me a little bit. It went from one thing to the next thing to a larger thing. Let me just address the basics. Y'all keep using this bus driver as an example because that's what Ayana started out with this guy. Mm-hmm. And first of all, let me explain something to you. I've never told a woman to lower her standards or lower her expectations. But I also tell women that you got to find a man with some type of ambition who is trying to build. Ain't nothing wrong with a man driving a bus. Not at all. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, see, now, okay, now let me tell you something about this high standard. You want the guy to own the bus company or you want the guy to drive the bus? Well, if he owned the bus company, okay, how many people own the bus company? That could be 1,500 bus drivers at this company and one guy owned the company. You don't think somebody else had their eye on that? But see, what disappoints me is when a woman don't want to find a man with ambition and try to build something with him. That's the disappointment, and that's going to hurt you in your search. Instead of trying to find a top quality man, you trying to find this man that's already made. Now, when I say already made, I mean already making, $500,000 a year and up. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, man. You can be way happier with way less. Trust me, I've been at every single level. So what I try to suggest to women is to find a man you can build with without lowering your standards. But economics can't be the only standard, but then you can't lower your economic expectations either. But if a man has the potential to build, that's the man you should attach to. He may not be where he's going to yet. You could be the missing link for that man to get over. And you don't know it. But if you're looking for Mr. Ready-Made, you can get in line, sister, because Mr. Ready-Made's line is long and he got plenty of options. So that's what I say about that. The rest of your comment, I don't even have time to address. But no, do not lower your standards, but find a man with some ambition. Yeah, he might be the bus driver now, but you don't know what he's going to be 5 years from now. He can end up owning a shuttle service or something like that. You don't know. But if you're just looking for Mr. Ready-Made, go on and get in line, because that line is long.
All right, Keita, thank you for your question. Coming up next, it is the nephew with a prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is his sister or his secret lover. We'll get into that, see what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
It's been brought to my attention that you've been driving my car. You've been driving. Hey, you've been driving my car. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? I'm trying to reach Curtis, please. Yeah, this is Curtis. Hey, you the one who worked at the hotel and you do valet parking? Yeah, I work at the Okay, let me tell you something. You the one that parked my 750 BMW. You just took the change out of my car, the loose change I had in there, and you also done put 100 miles on there, and I know you the one did it because you the one I tipped. I tipped you. You parked it, and then when I came back, you the one brought my car back, and I tipped you. I know you the one put them damn miles on my car, man. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Who is this? My name is Jason, man. Jason, how did you get my number? I got your number from the hotel manager. I told him I needed to talk to Curtis, who do the valet parking, and it gave me your number. You the one put these miles, man. You put 100 miles on my car. Hold on. I ain't put no miles on your car, man. That's all I do is just get the cars and park them. That's it. I ain't taking no change from nobody's car either. You the one took my chain. I had PD Jakes in there in the CD player. When I got in there, it was a Biggie Smalls or somebody in there. You the one was in my car, man. Man, I don't even know how to work that radio in there. Man, look, I probably park your car because I park a whole lot of cars. Maybe somebody else probably took your car and drove it around, but I don't know. How many more Curtises work at the hotel and do valet parking? How many more Curtises? I work at the and do valet parking, but that's all I do is park the cars. I don't take nobody's car and drive it around the town or steal nothing from their car. I ain't no thief, man. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. I know you the one put these miles on here. You hear me? I know you was the one, man. Put that down, man. Hold on, man. Look, man. I'm on probation right now, right? So, I mean, I ain't got no time to be stealing nothing out about nobody's cars. I'm just part-time job, man, just parking cars. I'm trying to take care of me and my little girl. That's it. I'm telling you, if somebody did take your car and drive it around or steal something from your car, we can figure it out. You know what I'm talking about? If you just bring the car up and you just come and we can talk to the managers and figure it out. But I promise you it wasn't me, man. Hey, man. I promise you, if you just slow down a little bit, we'll find out what happened with your car. You the one did it, man. You the one put the 100 miles on my car. You had that red vest on. You had that name tag said Curtis. You pulled off in it, and you pulled back up in it. You the only one drove it. You was the one. Hey, man, lower your voice a little bit, man. Hold on, I can hear you. No, I know you can hear me. You gonna hear me when I get in your though. You gonna hear me when I do that. What telling me? I said you gonna hear me when I get in your because you put that 100 miles on it. I'm gonna come up to that damn. Hey, man, I told you I ain't putting 100 miles in your car, right? Hey, man, you know what? I done steal nothing from your car. I ain't putting 100 miles in your car, right? I told you I'm on probation right now, dog. That's all I do. I go to work, I park these cars, and I come home and take care of me and my girl, all right? I ain't putting 100 miles on your car, man. I ain't take your car. That's all I did was drove your car and parked it, man. That's it. No, that ain't what you did. You put a loose change out of there, and you also put 100 miles. It was like 104 miles extra on that car when I got back in it. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to come up. When do you work again? When do you work? Tomorrow. I work tomorrow night. What time do your get there? I'll be there at 6 o'clock. Okay, then. I'm coming up there at 5:45. And guess what, Mr. Curtis? I'm going to deal with your little by myself. Man, dog, bring your up to that job. That job is you, dog. Bring your up to the job. What kind of car you say you had again? I said I got a black 750 BMW. I'm coming up there. When I get out of it, have your ready. Here, Curtis, have your ready. Already. No, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have my little verse on for you, too. It's going to say, Curtis, just bring your black up there because you sound like you're black. Yeah, I'm black. My car black, and I'm finna get in your black tomorrow. Bring your tell you, stop with me, dog. Today, all right? I'm telling you, I'm trying to shoot out my real pay. But that paper, this job, it's does. I'm telling you, bring up there if you want to, dog. I'm telling you, it wasn't me, but I mean, you want to take it there, man. I got one more thing I need to say to you, Curtis. You listening to me? What? Is you listening? Yeah. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy TC, who do valet parking with you.
What'd you say?
Hey, Curtis, is it another guy work there named TC that do valet parking?
Yeah.
This Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, he got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, man, I'm going to get that dog. Oh, Lord Jesus. Man, my heart was beat, man. My heart was beating so fast. I thought I was about to go back down. Oh, Lord. Oh,
you knew you was going back, Curtis?
Oh, Lord, I'm telling you, man, it was about to be over. It was about to be over. The first person I saw got out of it was about to get it. It was about to get it. I'm telling you.
Curtis, you got to be strong, man. You going to be strong?
For sure.
Be strong, man. Don't let nobody push your buttons to have you going back, man. Just be strong.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm almost off, I'm going to keep it straight, man,
All right, man. Stay strong. You got to take care of this little girl, boy. You can't go back in there.
Already.
All right. I got one more thing I got to ask you, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, that Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Come on. And there you have it. Was I stupid enough?
Yes.
Oh, ignorant enough?
Yes.
Is that a question?
Notice how I started at the top, which was immediate high energy, get right into it. That way he ain't got even time to think about it.
Right.
You stole my loose change.
Using him, yeah. All those accusations, stealing driving your car, all of that.
All that.
Yeah.
Keep it stupid. Now, my stupid different, though. My stupid, like John Morant stupid and my stupid, two different stupid. This is organized stupidity over here. You understand that?
So you're stupid on purpose, is what you're saying.
Stupid with a purpose, sure. With a purpose. With the purpose of being stupid. And bring nothing but joy to people from my stupidity. Am I right or wrong?
Happy. He wasn't too happy at first, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get this right.
I'm feeling like I'm not getting any praise pranks up in here.
No, we just have questions this morning. Let me get this right, Tom. So your stupidity got purpose with it.
Purpose and an understanding, and people like it, and you get it. You understand that? There's a difference with it. Do you see the difference?
Do you see how your uncle is looking at you? Come on.
Why you got like deer in headlights? What is wrong with you this morning?
Because the headlights is this bright, shining stupidity that you have. And I just get caught up in it because I be looking at you, and then you try to rationalize and put logic to it. Let me help you with this word right here. What? You can't logistify stupidity.
Whoa, man.
Ooh.
That's deep.
That's
justify.
Yeah, that's
is that a word?
Hell no.
I don't know. It sounds good though.
Sound good though, didn't it?
Is that a word?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word. Let's see. Logic.
Our reaction.
Logic and legitimize.
Spell it.
That's what it
Spell
sounds
it,
like
Steve.
he was trying to
Spell
do.
it.
Dog, I don't spell. I don't spell. I speak.
Yes.
And when
I've
you
never
speak,
been a good. The last time I could spell good, I was in the 6th grade. After that, I fell off dramatically because I started getting introduced to 4-syllable words. That I fell off.
Spell this right here, F-O-X. It's the Fox Theater, Detroit, Michigan. The nephew is coming to town Saturday, May 27th. The nephew will be there. That's Memorial Day weekend. It is Jokes and Jams. Donnell Rollins, Capone, Red Grant, me, Nephew Tommy hosting. Tony Grant, Kelly Kells, D. Ray Davis, and Juvenile is in the building at the Fox Theater. Tickets on sale right now, Saturday, May 27th, Detroit, Motown. Here we come. Yeah.
All right.
Stupid is on the way. Stupid is on the way.
Here. Stupid is amongst us. All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject, his sister or his secret lover. Ooh, will we find out right after this? We just might.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours. Mm-hmm.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, his sister or his secret lover. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been in a long-distance relationship for almost a year, and when we're apart, we keep the magic going with video chats and surprise gifts. He's big on family, and he's got one sister and lots of aunts and uncles. I have met all of his family, but I just got a chance to meet his sister. She was always working when I would come to town, or she was traveling. All my man talks about is his sister, and I love their relationship until I met her. And I got some family history. This woman would literally sleep in the bed with my boyfriend and walk around in her underwear around him. I don't do that with my brothers, but some families are closer than others. A few times when we be on a video call, she would walk by in nothing but a bra and panties, and I did not say a word. Fast forward to Easter weekend when I went to stay with him, and I finally met her. She was cool, but seemed possessive of him, so I had hoped that she would go home. She stayed the first night, and she told me that she would let me stay in the king's bedroom with him. He said he wouldn't have it any other way and told her to go sleep in the guest room. But they stayed up all night chit-chatting. The following day, I mentioned it to one of his aunts, and she said that I had to watch that girl because she's always had a crush on my man. I found out that she was adopted when she was 13, and they're not really related. She said that my boyfriend should have told me that. I told her how close they are, and his aunt ran her big mouth to the family. They had no idea they'd been carrying on the way they'd been carrying on. My boyfriend said it was none of my business, but shouldn't he have told me they're not really related? Well, of course, he should have told you that. I mean, come on now. There's no question about it. He should have told you, yes, this is my sister. She lives with us. She has been with us, but we are not related. And the fact that he didn't, that is a huge, huge red flag, okay? This woman is sleeping in the same bed with your man, wearing only her underwear around him, and his aunt told you they're not related. It's obvious that they're very close and have had and are still having sex. I mean, why else would she be so comfortable around him in just her undies? You said you didn't do that with your brothers, and I don't know too many people who walk around just in their bra and panties, you know, in front of their brothers and stuff. So, I mean, come on. She's letting you know what's up with them, and she's marking her territory with them. She said she would, quote, let you sleep in the king's bed with him, didn't she? So, yeah, she's very possessive of him. And, you know, she would let you as if you needed permission to sleep with him. This man is not for you. I'm just going to tell you right now, he's not for you. He already told you it's none of your business, okay? How can he tell you that? And you guys are supposed to be boyfriend, girlfriend. You've been going at this for a whole year. Now, long distance relationships are hard enough. Then you add this into the mix? No. Clearly, this is a mess right here. You need to dump him and move on. He's not going to let his fake sister/girlfriend go. So, you know, long distance relationship, just cut it off and move on. Just do that. Steve?
Wow. This is a new one here.
Mm-hmm.
I got two sisters.
They walk around in
Lord
there.
have mercy. Hell no, please don't.
Brian Panty.
Please don't. Please. Mona, Polly, Kate, come on now. Please. Don't send me to therapy. No, just don't.
Who does this?
I just don't even understand. Now, you're in a long distance relationship. Now, and you've been at this for about a year. And now, when you're in a long distance relationship, there's going to be some things that you just cannot know. You just can't. It's impossible to know some things simply because you don't spend enough time together. You don't go over there at night. He don't come over your house at night. You ain't looked under the bed. You ain't looked up in the top of that closet. And you ain't been in the medicine cabinet. Those are the three things that a woman has to, if you've been dating a man for a while and you think about it's going to get serious, you've got to get over his house, look under that bed, look in the closet, in the back or in the top, and you got to get in that bathroom and open up that medicine cabinet. I'm just telling you what you got to do. Now, you feel how you want to feel about me, and think what you want to think, I'm just telling you what you got to do. You feel me? Okay, now you're in this long and time relationship. You've met all this aunts and uncles. He's big on family. You know, and all the man talks about is his sister. You ain't, and you finally got a chance to meet her, but she was always working when you came to town, or she was traveling. And all he talked about is how he loved a relationship until I met her, and I got some family history. She was sleeping in the same bed as your boyfriend and walk around in her underwear around him. I don't do that with my brothers. Don't nobody do that with their brothers. Don't nobody do that with their brothers. Y'all ain't hillbillies. Now, if you hillbilly, you know, I'm understanding this letter. But most hillbillies don't have email. So I'm assuming you're not a hillbilly.
Hang on, Steve.
When we come back, we'll straighten this out. And any hillbilly that's listening and you starting to take offense, then just be offended.
All right. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, his sister or his secret lover. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, his sister or his secret lover.
Well, like I told you, I've never seen this before. This is a crazy one. She's in a long-distance relationship with a man. Now, when you're in a long-distance relationship, there's going to be some things you just don't know because y'all don't spend time with each other enough and you ain't been over each other's house. Just a jewel to help women out. If you're in a relationship with a man that you think is getting serious, next time you're over there, there's 3 things you need to do. You need to look under that bed. You need to open up that closet, look in the back of the closet, in the top of the closet. And you have got to get in that medicine cabinet, in that bathroom. Them the 3 places you need to look so you can find out what's going on in your life. All right, cool. Now, she done met everybody in his family, aunts and uncles. He's really big on family, and he got a loving relationship with his sister. And all he talk about is his sister, but you ain't never met her because every time you go over there, she either out of town or traveling. Well, you finally met her, and there's something going on right here. You know, you found out that the man talks about his sister. You loved a relationship till you met her. The woman would literally sleep in the same bed with your boyfriend and walk around in her underwear around him. I don't do that with my brother. Don't nobody do that with their brother. Now, I told you before, the only people do this is hillbillies. Now, if you're not a hillbilly, and I'm assuming you're not because you emailed them, most hillbillies don't have email. I will tell you how hillbillies communicate. Hillbillies do a lot with smoke signals. Hillbillies do a lot, you know, it's some people over here. Come help me. Or either they use dog barks. You know, they got a hound. That means, you know, they out looking for something. It's just a lot of ways they communicate. Okay. Email ain't one of them. Here's a dog. That's a hunting dog. That's a different sound. That's when you know they own the rabbit. All right, Steve. A little lesson on hillbillies. I grew up in Welch, West Virginia. Been around them a good part of my life. I love them because they taught me a whole lot of stuff.
Would you get back to the letter now?
Hillbillies, if you get hit by a skunk, if you're a hillbilly, you've been hit by a skunk, you had to get in that tomato juice.
His sister or his secret lover, okay?
Okay, cool. Now we back to the sister walking around in her drawers in front of the man. A few times y'all would be on a video call, she'd walk by in nothing but a bra and panties, and I didn't say a word. Your sister walked by in a video call, it was a bra and some damn panties. Really? Okay. I finally met her. She was cool, but she seemed possessive of him. I'd hoped that she would go home. She stayed the first night and told me she'll let you stay in the king's bedroom with him. Wait a minute. You mean y'all spend the night together in the bed with the bra and panties on, and she gonna let you stay in there tonight, and she seemed possessive. But they stayed up all night chit-chatting. The following day, I mentioned it to one of his aunts, and she said I had to watch that girl. See, there's a couple of keys in this letter. I had to watch that girl because she's always had a crush on my man. That girl? What you mean that girl? Ain't that his sister? Well, you found out that she was adopted when she was 13, and they really not related. Well, he said jackpot. Not only do I have or somebody that ain't my sister living with us now. Oh, I got a sister wife. We kicking it. Now, she said that my boyfriend should have told me that. I told her how close they are, and his aunt ran her big mouth to the family. They had no idea that they'd been carrying on this way. No, because they kept it a secret, because they know what they doing ain't right.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
My boyfriend said it was none of my business. That's the second tagline in this letter. First tagline, you need to watch that girl, because she's always had a crush on my man. That was the aunt. Here's the second line. My boyfriend said it was none of my business. See, now that right there. But shouldn't he have told me that they're really not related? He said that ain't none of your business. See, where was the denial? Mm-hmm. Where was that at? He wasn't even appalled. What?
Outrage.
You would think what? There was no, that he wasn't thrown off. There wasn't no, how could you? How dare you? That's my sister. We just cool like that. No, ain't none of your business. Listen to me. You in this relationship for this relationship for a year. You finna sign up for some foolishness. Now, the only thing that's okay and the only thing they're getting away with is that ain't really his blood sister. She got adopted, they done crossed the line. If you don't think they crossed the line, you stupid. You can't walk around in front of me with your panties and bra. Not we the same age and you're attractive. You just can't do that. Now, if my sisters walk past me, Mona, walk past me with her panties and bra on, I'm going to have to go into therapy somewhere. And I'm 66.
Post your comment.
My sister, 87. If I see her right now in her panty and drawers, I'm going to have to go talk to somebody.
On today's Strawberry Letter.
That's mental illness. That's what mental illness is.
At Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
They see each other.
Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we'll have Junior and Sports Talk right after this. Crazy. Shut up, fool.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior is here now with Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
All right, well, let's get to it. Here we go. We got it all set up. The Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. Is everybody set? The Lakers and the Nuggets. Man. Ooh. Do we have anything else we want to say about LeBron James? Is he put the Warriors out of the playoffs? Do we feel like...
Not a word.
He's the king.
This boy found a way to win or drop 30. Found a way to win.
He's a bad boy.
Man, just a stellar career. On the other hand, we got the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, and somebody go check on Joel Embiid. They said after they lost, they said Joel Embiid is upset. James Harden's at a strip club eating lemon pepper wings. He was already over with. Harden just move on.
Used to this.
Yeah, I've been here before.
We're not gonna ponder on this.
We're not gonna think about this. What these lemon pepper wings show is good. Is that Janelle Monae?
My video off the chain. Have y'all seen it?
Man. What do you say, man? Jason Tatum dropped 51 as he closed out 122 to 88 over the 76ers. Tatum played the game, man. He played a great game. He did, man.
He didn't look like no MVP the other night.
No,
man. He did
man.
not.
Who was that? Who?
Joel Embiid. He didn't look like the MVP.
He didn't look like an MVP.
Well, they put a defense strategy together. I watched the post game, with Kenny and them, and they really showed what the Celtics did. Every time Joel Embiid got it, that he had a man on him, but they closed in right and left, and they gave him no lane. The shots just weren't dropping, man, and they put a defensive strategy together for that game that worked. So hats off to the coaches for the Celtics, man. I hate Boston. No, literally. No. I can't stand Boston.
And you said Jason Tatum.
That damn Jason Tatum should be the face of the NBA.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
He is just what the NBA stands for. in terms of he's got the skill set. You know, he's living his life. Now look, everybody gonna make mistakes when you're young. I got that. I made a plenty of them. Hell, I'm still making them. So it ain't about who's living a clean life, because ain't nobody got no clean life. But the image of the league, I think they should really look at Jason Tatum, because this kid is fire, man.
Man, drop 51. So who you got? East and West?
Boston gonna whoop Miami. Even though
what?
Jimmy Butler is an animal. Yeah. Boston gonna whoop Miami. Yeah.
Thank you, Junior, with Sports Talk. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a husband on social media, Steve, needs some advice. He wants to know, should he confess to his wife about his affair? What? We already know what Steve's going to say, though. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Listen up, Steve Harvey Nation. We've partnered with Gain for a chance to win $1,000. Take your laundry experience to the next level this summer. Gain is the only laundry brand that can give you the same scent from start to finish. Take a big whiff of Gain flings, fabric softeners, scent beads, and dryer sheets today. To enter and get rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com, and you might get a fresh start to summer with $1,000. That's right. I said $1,000. I love those odds. Now. Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Gain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can gain with gain.
That's right. All right, Steve, it's time to switch gears now. B on Steve Harvey FM writes, 12 years ago, I had a brief affair with a coworker. I'm not proud of it. And less than 2 months after it started, she took a job with another company and left the state, and we ended it. We're not even friends on our socials and haven't kept up with each other. While the whole thing is in my past, I never cheated before or since. It's starting to weigh on my conscience. I love my wife more than ever, and things are wonderful between us. But my brief slip-up over a decade ago is wearing me down. I am starting to think I should come clean with her. Do I confess? Is the risk too great? This is really starting to bother me 24/7.
Hey, man, listen to me. Hey, man, listen, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Boy, listen to me, sir. Sir, listen to me.
He wants to be honest.
You think it's bothering. Listen, don't listen to Shirley. Listen to me.
He's feeling guilty.
Listen to me. I don't give a damn about that. Guilt don't make no damn sense. Over with, you done asked God for forgiveness, he done forgave you. Now, she ain't. She ain't the Lord. The Lord done forgave you. Man, shut your mouth. Stop feeling guilty and get up and move on. You made a mistake. It's over. If you go in there and tell your wife, do you know what's going to happen, brother? First of all, she not going to forgive you like the Lord did. And you think it's bothering you now 24/7. You wait till she get the news. You think it's bothering you 24/7 now. You let her get this damn news. What you want, Tommy?
Can I say something, Uncle?
Why you mad?
What? Because he finna say something ignorant.
Can I say something and you just beep it out on? Is that cool? You cool with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Man, your conscience.
Real. Yeah, that's real, dog.
Nobody care about your conscience.
I mean,
you never let us down with the stupidity. That's real.
No, that's real, man. I don't even know what he keep talking about this conscience for.
But it was 12 years ago, so.
And?
I mean, maybe she'll feel better about it. Maybe she won't be so angry.
You don't even know nothing.
What?
Yeah, maybe if he tells her it was 12 years ago, maybe, she'll be okay with it.
Whoa. What? You said two things that's stupid.
It was 12 years ago.
You said two things that's stupid.
Okay. What?
You said maybe. Mm-hmm. Say what you said, Shirley.
Maybe she won't be so upset about it. It was 12 years ago.
And then what else you said?
It was 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Maybe she won't be so upset. Yeah.
So upset.
It happened so long ago.
She gonna be upset like it happened yesterday. I'm telling you right now.
I can't rest my life on maybe.
No. What the hell is that maybe? I can tell you for damn sure. She finna be just as upset as if you came in there and talking about, hey, look here. The reason I just come into the house, smell my shirt. That's her. You might as well do that, dog. Hey, man, listen to me. Go somewhere and sit down and stop feeling guilty. You do not bring this up.
No.
The Lord done forgave you and moved on and allowed you to make a mistake, and he gave you some grace. Don't take this information to her, because she is not the Lord, and you finna find out.
What you say, newlywed? What did you say? Newlywed?
I said, if you're going to come clean, you better get some gain, is what I said. That's what
we talking about gain.
That's me.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Thanks, guys. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
I had my conscience removed.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, come on, remind everyone about your daily green powder drink. It's called Elevate You.
Okay, so now here's a moment. I just want you all, the best example for this is me. I want to thank the hundreds of people who have sent in testimonials to my company, elevateyou.com. L''EVATE. L''EVATE. You.com. It's really, really doing wonders in a lot of people's lives. If you will start to notice that I am improving my look physically now, I'm starting to see the physical benefits of it now. It's starting to come through to where I can notice it. People have noticed it on me before, and then my biggest change was in the way my clothes fit. My fit is totally different now. I had on a suit last week that I had made 2 years ago. And I refused to wear it because, my stylist had tried this new look of making my clothes really fitted. And it was just a little bit too much for Uncle Steve.
Too tight.
Couldn't take no deep breaths, couldn't raise my arm, nothing like that. I actually had the suit on, and he posted a picture of it. And there's room in the suit now. That's all I can tell you is the difference is starting to be noticed. Everybody, go to elevateyou.com, L''EVATEU.com. Get your green drinks and get started on your health journey.
Thanks, Steve. Coming up at 33 minutes after, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather get brain freeze from something cold or burn your tongue from something hot?
No, give me that brain freeze. That go
brain
away.
freeze.
Yeah.
That's about 30 seconds.
Yeah. I can go and deal
brain
with
freeze.
that.
I'm
now
getting
you want to
over
shoot yourself
a tongue right now.
Yeah, you want to shoot yourself with that brain freeze.
Woo!
Because have you ever done it to yourself twice back to back?
Back to back.
Yes. Over some ice cream.
Yeah. God.
It's just
and it be right in the corner of your nose and your eye. Right? I'm talking about, man, where I be wanting to. And then do it again.
Yeah, I'm just getting over a burnt tongue right now. Ooh, it was miserable. All right, would you rather spend your life savings to save a dying friend, or would you rather keep it for your future needs?
Oh, they got to go and get up out of here.
Just be selfish
all day
with
long.
it.
No. My life savings was a friend that's dying.
A friend.
They put themselves in that situation. I didn't do that to them.
What?
Yeah.
You sound crazy right now.
No, he's right. No.
You want my life savings?
He's right.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple $100,000.
I got a wife and kids to take care of. I can't give you this.
You done drank yourself to your damn liver ain't worth a damn. I told your ass quit drinking when we was in school. You done started being drinking to they can't even find a liver for your ass no more. Your kidney just I'm saying, I don't know what I got a couple $100,000. What you want to do?
What you want to do?
We're moving on. We're moving.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Learn so much.
Hey, I know some gray market people can get this kidney over here Friday. What you want to do?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Would you
my
rather
life savings?
Would you rather shave?
Now we all dying.
Yeah, everybody.
I've moved on. If you, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, no, I'm just.
Which casket you look good in?
In your private area.
Why don't you pick up some colors?
Yeah.
Would you rather shave or wax?
Yeah, we didn't.
Would you rather shave your private area or would you rather have it waxed? Ouch.
Man.
Well, I ain't never had a wax, but I've seen it, and it's just no way. It's just
You're
no
not gonna
way.
rip me.
See, No, we not finna do this here, man, because I just think.
All right, last one. Would you rather have jumbo ears or a massive nose?
God, Uncle, I think they talking to you.
Yeah, we're gonna let you out. We're gonna let you answer this, big.
There ain't no problem. I got a massive nose, but your face is growing daily, Junior. I don't know if you noticed that, but you're getting more and more face every day. Because your hairline is heading back. You back there by your ears, man. You got a whole lot of face right now. I got a ginormous ass nose, but your face is huge.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. We'll leave it on that note. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, our last break of the day, and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey you don't want to miss right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for today's closing remarks. Before we get to it, Judge Steve is back. We have to remind people that your show is back, Steve. Make sure you watch tonight at 9/8 Central on ABC and Hulu. Judge Steve. Yeah. So happy he's back. Also, Steve, we have to say happy birthday to the legend, the musical genius that is Stevie Wonder. Happy belated birthday, Stevie Wonder.
Happy birthday, man. Yes. One of the greatest artists of all time.
All time,
yes,
that's
sir.
right.
Yes.
Of all time.
Mm-hmm. He's 73.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
If I had to listen to one album the rest of my life, I know y'all think it would be Earth, Wind and Fire. And it's a hard. Mm-hmm. But if you gave me Stevie Wonder's not Musicarium, Songs in the Key of Life, I'd be all right.
Yeah.
You're going to make it
around the sun, the earth, she's revolving.
Yes. That is the most beautiful.
Rosebuds know to bloom in early May. That's the greatest written love song of all time.
Yeah.
Lenny Williams had the greatest vocal to a love song. The way he sang.
Cause I love you.
Yeah.
Cause I love you.
The way he sang that. The greatest lyrical song was Stevie Wonder. Hey, y'all, in closing, I don't even know how to approach this subject because it's about Ja Morant and this news that's coming out. And I got a lot of family and friends from Memphis, and I love Memphis, and Memphis has a special place for me. I was actually cheering for the Grizzlies until they played the Lakers. And I don't know what culture we in, but let me say something to young people and grown people. When you are hired by a company and they pay you whatever that amount of money is, that amount of money comes with several things. And those things are called responsibilities. And they're called obligations. On this radio show, there's a behavioral clause in all of our radio contracts that says if we do something that is detrimental to the view, the concept, the reputation of this company, we can be released from our contract. If you work at the post office, it's certain things because they pay you that money that you are not allowed to do. If you sign up anywhere and they agree to pay you, there's something that comes with that. If you have a written contract in the NBA, the NFL, the hockey league, the most important thing to them is not you. It's that football shield with the NFL on it. It's that logo of the NBA with Jerry West leaning and driving with the basketball. That wearing those socks is everything. It's a dream come true. Same with hockey. Same with Major League Baseball. Same with playing soccer. They got clauses, man. Now, I know that young people, man, when you sign for these contracts, and I'm talking directly to Ja Morant and people like that, when you sign these contracts, the fact that you don't want to be a role model ain't got nothing to do with what it is. Because that comes with the territory. Because anytime they pay you this money, I want you to understand there's a person younger than you watching you, aspiring to you. We role models on this radio show, like it or not. You role models when you sign them contracts, like it or not. You become a role model when you become a parent, like it or not. You are all going to be a role model at one point in time in your life because somebody is going to make the roles that they play and they are going to model it after you. Because at one point in time, if it's the adulation you get, the fame, or the money, somebody gonna want to be you. And they are going to play a role, and they're gonna model their role after you. You are a role model, want it or not. Now that NBA paid, the Memphis Grizzlies is paying this young man an X amount of dollars, not just to play ball, but the right to wear the Memphis Grizzlies uniform and the right to perform under the banner of the National Basketball Association. They are not paying you this money for anything. They took Kyrie's sponsorship from him for the dumbest of reasons. This man apologized, took courses, didn't do nothing wrong. He just posted a movie that he got on Amazon Prime or wherever he got the movie from. He posted. Now the movie had anti-Semitic views in it. He took it down. They still suspended him and they still dropped his sponsorship. Now what you think finna happen to John Morant? This is the second time in less than 60 days. You just came off an 8-game suspension for the exact same thing. I don't know what your daddy doing. I don't know what you're thinking about. I don't know what the people who are surrounding you ain't got no better sense than to watch out for you. But they keep jeopardizing a future of yours that they don't have for themselves. And you keep luring yourself to stay down on your level so you can prove that you done kept it real when your ass should have kept it moving. I keep telling y'all about this little stuff we do in the hood that holds us to you got to keep it real. No, dog, you got to keep it moving. This is going to cost him a lot of money and a lot of time in this league. And I would not be surprised if they suspend him for a year without pay. Maybe then they will have your attention. And you cannot use mental illness on this one. This is called stupidity. At one point in time, we just got to call it what it is. You're just stupid. And I bet your ass will straighten up if they take this $32 million from you. Because where else can you go to make $32 million a year playing some damn basketball? Man, y'all have
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.